more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Bavarians is for your man and you too.
That you say? No Boulder Dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to The Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, breaking the seal all over the finer things of life, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
That's right. Welcome in, everybody. It's us. It's we. Most importantly, it's them. It's The Unfiltered Gentleman. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining. Thanks for drinking along. This is batch 213. I am Greg. Over there is the nice spokesperson, Scott.
Check it out.
And there's Kill Whitey.
It's a political statement. Don't judge me. It's on the back of my jersey.
Gotcha.
Oh, shit.
I didn't know you got drafted finally. Welcome to the big show.
Thank you.
We have quite the show for you, the big show that is. I've got a beer to talk about from the east side of the country. Got some crotch talk, old-timey word. Scott's got a beer from Central Cal. Got a little bit of sports. Dan's got one from San Diego. Booze news, but most importantly, we're being joined by our beer friend forever, Allie. Allie, how's it going?
It's going great. Thanks for having me, guys.
And I should mention that Allie's been pre-gaming, so hang on for a bumpy ride.
It's funny because it's true.
Hey, is there anything
looking good.
Right. Is there anything that you do in life that you don't pre-game for?
No. No. Pre-gaming is always the answer.
It's the answer, it's the question, it's the solution. All right, so much to get to. First of all, shout out to Reseda, California for being our top listening city of last week. Not too far from us here, so what up, local Reseda? Also, when you're on the grams, the socials, don't forget to hashtag show us your beers and rate and subscribe on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever it is that you get your podcasts. The more comments and ratings we get, the more we show up in the searches, and that just makes us more famous, sir. So with that, I'm already making up words. I'm just going to break shit over here, apparently, and get right into a beer.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for Beer of the Week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
Having myself a beer, indeed. This comes to me as part of my birthday present from Allie and I's good friend Wendy at BrewpugSC on the gram. She sent over...
You had a birthday?
A couple weeks ago, maybe.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I try not to bring it up. Okay. Devil's Logic Brewing. It's Bang A Uey New England Pale Ale. It's 5.5%, has a 394 and Untapped. From the brewery, they say New England style pale ale with citrus, pineapple, and ripe melon aromas. I decided to drink this one tonight because this is Wendy's birthday week, and we wanted to celebrate her as well. So happy birthday to Wendy. I believe she just turned 29. Allie, is that right? 29?
Mm-hmm. 29.
29?
She's hot. She's a hot piece of ass. I'm just going to say it.
Oh, that is accurate. That is completely accurate. Mm-hmm. So happy 29th to Wendy.
Absolutely. Dan loves her spicy nuggets.
Hot little redhead.
Yeah, I was about to say that. My favorite little freckle face.
Exactly. This Bang A Uey, it is exactly what they say it is. There's citrus. There's some tropical fruits on there on the nose. It's a light nose. Coming in strong with that pineapple flavor and a nice little bit of hop to finish it up. I have been looking for a good pale ale for a hot minute now, and this is it. 5.5%, very crushable, very juicy for a pale. You usually don't get a juicy pale, usually more West Coast style. This is great. This is definitely a New England pale ale, and I'm digging the shit out of it. So thank you to Wendy for getting this over into my hands from over there in the Carolina region.
Right on. That sounds delicious, man.
It's good. I'm pounding. I'm trying not to drink it too fast. I almost pulled a Dan where I finished it for the review started.
Dude, I know. I had to bring 2 bottles over here. I still might need another one.
Yeah, it's kind of why I decided to start. I was like, I better do this first because this thing's not going to last very long.
Shout out to Devil's Logic too. I think they're a really great brewery. They're just kind of, I think, up and coming, and they had sent me a couple of beers on the gram. And
oh, did they?
Yeah, I tried their Crushing Pills, and I had the Running with the Devil. They very classy beers, classic Pilsners.
Keep it
and
classy,
Yeah. I want to give them a little love and shout out because I think they're a pretty rad brewery for them to reach out. They sent me a couple beers and a shirt and stickers and
Wow.
Damn.
mad love. So
Okay.
This is my first run-in with these guys, and I'm
Run-in with
happy
the
so
devil.
far. That's
Yeah.
right.
Damn. What'd you have to do, Allie, to get those beers? You have to sell your soul.
To the devil.
I'll
You know
never
what I'm
tell.
Yes, and well, it's delicious, and so thank you, Wendy, and happy birthday, Wendy.
Happy
That cannot
birthday,
be-
Wendy.
Yeah,
Happy
that cannot be
birthday,
overstated.
She's the
Wendy.
best. Yes.
She is the best.
I love Wendy so much. And I
Wendy,
know
you're
she's
the
just
best.
she's smiling right now because we're talking about her.
That's
Her-
probably true.
Her blue eyes are sparkling. I can feel it.
The sparkly blues.
The sparkly blues.
All right, let's get into a little crotch talk.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
All right. So first of all, went to a brewery. This is my first time sitting down at a brewery and having a beverage.
Oh, my God.
And per state law, some food as well. Since the whole Rona started, first time went to Enegrin. I believe Scott was a few tables away. I wouldn't let him interact with
Oh,
us.
yeah. You did.
Uh-huh.
I thought I recognized you.
Yeah, thank God they got that law where you can't interact with tables.
Yeah.
You can only-
6
Yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Yeah, 6
God
feet. You can
bless
only
6
talk-
feet of separation.
No
Right.
kidding. We use 60, so.
Right, yeah. Sorry, there's no room down here. My bad.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I went to Enegrin. They were doing a great job with the whole separation and keeping things good. And they were doing a lot of cleaning. So good job on them for making it good. And it wasn't too crowded. They definitely had the tables separated and everything else. So good job, Enegrin. Wouldn't
Yeah, they did
expect
good.
anything less.
Nice choice. That's a good choice, too, to go back and re-release you into the wild.
Right?
What'd you drink, Greg? What'd you have to drink there?
What did I have that night? I think, they have their brand new Kolsch that they just released. Unfortunately, they're not canning. I had
darn
one
it.
of those. It was phenomenal. And then I think I rounded the night out with some Noble Citra Pills, their single
Okay.
hot Pilsner, which was a good one. And
Yeah.
put down some tacos. They were delicious.
Yeah. I have a crush on that brewery, too.
You're welcome for that crush, by the way.
I know. That's all you. Thank
the
you for
best.
introducing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan's got a crush.
Yeah.
Just keep turning everybody on to those
It was
guys.
good. The food truck was really good, too.
Yeah. They're easy to love.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Great beer. Yeah.
What else? Oh, I went camping for the first time since I was like 7.
Wow.
Not a camper, but the Rona has really messed up some vacation plans. And even less than being a camper myself is the wife. Wife is definitely not a camper.
How
And
did this work then?
well, to be fair, we were in a trailer. It was not like in a tent on the ground kind of thing. We were
That's cool.
in the lap of luxury, so it wasn't so bad. We were in a trailer. It was really nice, brand new. It's like 3 months old or something.
Nice.
We're out on the lake. So daytime, we're out on the water drinking some beers. Come in at night, hit the trailer, drink more beers, start a little fire, that kind of thing. It was a really good time. And the good thing is, since she enjoyed it, we'll be able to do it again. It was kind of one of those like test
Wow.
runs of like, well, if I
Okay.
don't like this, we're not doing it again. And you know me, I am all about going to the lake and getting in some wakeboard runs.
Was this the birthday shenanigan?
This was the birthday shenanigans.
nice.
Yeah, little
Nice.
camping trip for the birthday. So
Did anybody
our-
catch their toes on fire, or was that just a one and done?
and that was the week before the birthday shenanigans.
All right.
No fires this time.
Okay.
We went with our friends Nick and Nicole, who have the trailer, and were so nice to bring it up there. And so we did a lot of wakeboarding, a lot of
Big
drinking.
Dick Nick?
Big Dick Nick.
Hey.
You just walk around that campsite swinging
Man,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got to go camping
Yeah.
at Big Dick Nick.
That's right.
Does he have size 16 shoes, or
Nobody has size 16s.
Nobody. That is unheard of.
That is held by this guy and this guy only.
Ooh.
Yes. Look out, ladies.
Ew.
Watch out for those big feet.
Yeah, exactly. So that was a good trip. A lot of beer consumed. We got a Midwest multi-pack, which was really good on the water. I had to say thank you to both Wendy for sending me this beer and some others, as well as our friend Allie over there as well,
Oh,
wherever
me?
she may be. Yes, you.
Hi.
You guys sent me some fucking amazing beer. You sent me all kinds of beer and a shirt and a glass. And the best part was I got Wendy's beer a day early. And Allie and Wendy and I have a little chat on the gram going. And I was like, Wendy, you're the best. Thanks for all this beer and blah, blah, blah. And Allie had secretly like hooked it up with the wife about like, hey, I'm going to ship all this shit and make sure you hide it. Don't let him see it till his birthday. And I'm just saying thank you to Wendy and how great she is. And Allie's over there biting her fingernails.
Dying.
dying. Literally texting the wife, like, can you just give it to him now? Like, can you just... Because little did I know, she had also sent this ginormous package. In fact, 2 packages of beer.
2,
So,
yeah.
Yes.
But who's counting?
It's not a dick measuring contest, all right? Or is it?
It always is.
Ginormous.
It always is. Come on.
It always is. Let's be honest. So thank you, Allie, very much. That was
You're
very
welcome.
nice of
Happy
you.
birthday. I'm glad everything
you.
arrived safe and sound. And, Shannon's awesome for being in cahoots with me. She even grabbed the package and
she did.
made sure she Woo!
Another birthday present. Wow.
Hey,
that's right.
Yes, birthdays celebrations aren't stopping.
It's a celebration, bitches.
She grabs the package, and snuck it underneath the ring doorbell so that Greg wouldn't see it on the ring. So come on, I mean that's like next level detective shit right there. She's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
so.
That was good. And you were able to open it at midnight, so that was a good compromise. I had to just, deal with Wendy being the hero. She's always the hero. She
got like 8 hours of being a hero.
Yeah.
Did somebody have the ice cream man outside
That's
there?
what I'm saying. I'm trying to find a way to fucking mute my microphone, man. So,
Oh, is that you?
yeah, that's what I get for living in a nice, wholesome neighborhood in Oxnard. You know what's cool, though?
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah. You know what's even better, though, was back in the days, like I used to have football and like the ice cream truck would pass by and they wouldn't play like music like this. They actually played like the theme song to The Godfather.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, like that's like the most gangster fucking ice cream truck ringtone I ever heard in my life. So
That is so funny.
I think it might have just stopped. You know what? And it's not even an ice
I
cream
think it's
truck.
in your fucking driveway.
It's the paletero man, dude.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah. She's just
That's
selling
even better.
Yeah, they're selling corn and ice cream and all kinds of stuff out here. So
Corn? Are they
They
selling
got the
lote?
paleta bars.
yeah, they're selling it all right here. But it's just a little push cart and she's playing the music.
Oh my God! Does she have like the world's biggest boombox out there?
Yeah, I don't know. But it's true. It's not the ice cream truck.
Wow.
I forgot about that. I looked out there one time. I was like, it's too late for the ice cream truck. And I looked. I'm like, oh shit, someone pushing a cart out
Oh,
there.
that's a fucking hooker. She's not selling ice cream. She's not selling
man.
ice cream.
She's selling something.
Hey, whatever
Yeah.
Russell
She's
is,
selling
I
choco
admire it.
tacos.
Yeah. Yeah, hot fudge, whatever.
Yikes!
Greg's gonna edit that out.
Yeah, and I think that's what happened. I think they just stopped right in front of my house. So
Yeah, well,
All right, well,
yeah,
you
because
gotta,
she
like,
knows
yeah.
she knows you're a repeat customer. She's like, Dan, I'm here. I'm on
So
time.
that podcast could really use some background music.
yeah, she's waiting for. I was on the credit, and she's like, "All right, time to pay up." I'm like, "Nah."
Dan, I can't put it on your tab any longer. I'm sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
What a bummer.
Oh, jeez.
I saw my ice cream man get arrested when I was little, right?
Did you really?
Yeah, it was like shattering for my.
Was he?
for my
What did he put in your
innocence.
ice cream?
Yeah. No, I think he was selling drugs out of the ice cream truck too.
No
so
way.
It was like a big worm thing, like from Friday.
Wow.
So he's
That's
like
awesome.
selling ice cream to the kids, but he's selling drugs to like the adults. So
To the
he got
parents.
busted. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer.
Basically, the male version of what's outside your door right now.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
day, I grew up.
Dan's like, Dad, why was the Ninja Turtle ice cream bar $86? Well, son.
What had happened was
Yeah.
Man.
So, well, good times. I guess that'll just be our soundtrack for what seems to be the rest of the show now.
Yeah, they
actually-
stopped
I
right
actually
in front of
kinda
my
like it.
fucking house.
They're waiting for you.
Hope we don't get sued for like copyright infringement or anything.
I don't think he can.
Perfect. All right, where was I? Oh, so more weekend activities.
Oh, yeah.
Did a super awesome Black is Beautiful tasting with aforementioned Big Dick Nick and Nicole. We lined up all the Black is Beautifuls we had, which was 7 of them, and just tried them. We had a couple from the eastern coast. In fact, one from Wendy. The winner, though, of all the ones we had was from Casa Agria out here, local to us, local to Dan, really. They put some coffee in there, and it was phenomenal. It was like drinking a cup of Joe in the morning. It was really good. So that was fun. My one grievance for the show is Brewbound. Brewbound is a website. We talked about them about a year ago when they decided to say some really shitty things to female craft beer influencers. Well, they've tried to make amends, but we get a lot of news from them, and they've decided to go to a subscription-based model where you have to pay to read their website. And I totally get it, and I totally understand it. Look, times are weird. They usually make their money from events. There's no events. I'm happy to pay a subscription fee. We get a lot of news from them. Totally get it. except they've decided that it's going to be $375 a year.
Whoa.
And and so we're not going to be paying that. Not going to happen.
Wow.
So Brewbound, you can suck it. I tried to email them and say like, hey, I'm totally willing to pay, but this is way too much. No response. So fuck you guys. This is probably the
Bye,
last show we
Felicia.
have Brewbound news. Yeah. Bye-bye. So anyway.
Another Friday reference.
Right. So that was my one grievance. I know Allie's mad at the gram.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so apparently I'm more fluent in GIFs than are we going GIFs or GIFs?
I always say gifts.
GIFs.
Okay, it's GIFs. All right,
Okay.
cool. So we can all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
I speak fluently in GIFs on the gram and basically in all aspects of my life, and my GIFs are broken. Like I type in the keyword and I try to and I have my go-tos. Greg knows I have my go-tos that I
Step Brothers, yep.
Step Brothers, yeah. The Beyonce with the baseball bat with the flames behind her. Like I just have the shrug, the I Love Lucy shrug. I have my go-tos, and I can't fucking get any of them. And it is the most frustrating thing. And we're just going to dedicate this entire episode, I guess, to Wendy, because Wendy on the gram is flexing about how her phone's not broken. So Greg and I are both on the same page. Our gifts we're not working. Wendy's bragging and showing off all her gift skills right now, and I think I have to text like it's 2016 and just use real words, and it's just the worst.
What's next? They're gonna make you make phone calls?
Whoa.
For real.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
It's embarrassing.
It's
Oh, man.
just ridiculous.
You have to type words now?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
man.
Type the words. Yeah. Type the words like it's 2016, and you just doesn't have that extra oomph to it. Like the gifts
Right.
give it the extra oomph. You know
how many times I've needed that creepy guy that I thought was a guy, but it's really a girl staring at somebody?
Which
She's not
one?
there.
The oh yeah one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one with the dreads?
Mm-hmm.
She's from Orange is the New Black, yeah. Or the creepy
okay.
knock on the door. That one's my favorite. Cause
That's a good one, too.
That one made the whole world go to hell in a handbasket. you send one creepy gif and everything goes sideways.
Mm-hmm. So those are our first world problems.
I know. My life is so hard.
What about you, gents? How's things going? How's the Rona treating you?
Is it hard to make your own gifts?
I don't know.
No. I haven't done it, but I know somebody that made one for me for my logo.
Uh-huh.
And it took all of, I think, 3 minutes.
I mean, I know how to make them. I don't know how to get them into Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
It's really easy.
I don't believe you.
Why are you
See?
laughing?
Right now, I would insert the Will Ferrell one. I don't believe you from Anchorman. That's where I would do it. Dang it.
Hey, Scott's the IT guy here, man.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you let me down, man. I
Yeah.
vouched for you,
Sorry.
and you let me
I mean,
down.
yeah. It's easy.
I knew you were
I'll
full of
explain it
shit.
to you after this show.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
So how you gents doing?
Doing okay now. The ice cream truck left, so and it was an ice cream truck. I had to stare. I was like, "Is it a fucking truck?" And yeah, it was a fucking truck, and it's gone now.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Dime bag?
Yeah, I know, right? No, I don't know.
8-ball.
I don't know if it's that. How do you find out if it's that kind of an ice cream truck? I wonder.
You got to know the
You
You
code.
ask them. Yeah.
You got to have the secret knock.
Yeah, it's like the same thing. How do you find out that a massage parlor is one of those massage parlors?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Pull your pants down? I don't know.
I have so many good stories about this.
Take off my shoes and see what she thinks.
That's true, huh? I should probably walk up to the ice cream truck and just give him a $50 bill. He'll know what to do
Yeah,
with
just
it.
say, hey, can I get extra sugar?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you get a bunch of Pink Panther popsicles, you got the wrong guy.
It's like, no, man, this isn't what I wanted, dude.
And then you're the
Give me the whole
creepy
fucking
guy,
box.
the creepy guy trying to get rid of the Pink Panther pops.
Right. Hey,
know.
All the
kids.
neighborhood kids.
Oh, I'd eat those things. They're good.
They're good. I miss those. Oh, dear.
So, kind of a funny thing. I was watching an old Family Guy show this morning or this afternoon or whatever it was. And they said something about, I think Stewie was looking at Brian's, the dog, laptop. Said something about mature, lusty women or something along that. So curiosity got the best of me. So I Googled mature, lusty women.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So but the thing is, I scrolled down to the bottom where the comments were. And the funny thing was, the comment was, So you were watching Family Guy too?
BRB. I'm googling mature lusty women.
Oh
right
God.
Oh Lord.
Now, if you die tomorrow,
Do you ever
that's
see
what's
the
gonna be in
one
your
where
search history.
Stewie's recording the phone calls and he goes, "I like this one," and it's Brian. He's like, is this Bang Brothers?" So I want to cancel my subscription to Cap'n Stabbin'.
Oh dear, I think we've legitimately lost Allie to the
Oh
web.
yeah, she's looking up lusty women right
Yeah,
now.
she's down the Pornhub
the
hole.
the only other thing was we have one of the customers
No comment.
at the retail place where I work at, which okay, I'm going to just tell you guys what it is. It's Walgreens. So now you know.
Oh, wait. Oh.
This one customer comes in all the time, and she's great. She has coupons. I mean, I don't know how she does it, but it gets down to where she buys like $1,000 worth of stuff and it gets down to 50 cents. I don't know how she does it. But anyway, she's like trying to pay me a compliment because she's buying a bunch of shampoo and hair conditioner. And she's like, "Thankfully, you don't have to use this." I'm like,
Oh,
hey,
that's
yeah.
fucked up. What a bitch.
Well, she's really nice. I mean, because she buys
Doesn't
me.
sound like it.
You should have come back with, "What? You haven't seen my pubes."
Oh. I know. I think she was just trying to be nice, though. It's like, "Oh, you don't know what it's like to have to take care of hair up here." It's just,
Yeah, it's
But
just
in the
like,
meantime,
yeah.
you're just thinking, like, man, if I just had this long locks of hair and I
Oh
had
my
to
God.
shampoo and conditioner it
Yeah,
every day, and
You don't know what I go through combing this. Oh my God.
Mhm. Must take forever.
man.
Yeah.
What a bummer,
I know the
dude.
feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, she's like not from this country, so she's trying to be nice.
All right.
And I know her. She, like I said, she comes in almost every night, and she's super smart. I don't know how she does it with her little coupons and all that.
That's like a hobby to some people.
It
Couponing.
is.
Oh, my gosh.
God.
There's
yeah.
some bitches are good. They're good at that.
Oh my God. Yeah, I can't see how Walgreens stays in business with this girl. So.
She's that good. All right. Anything else? Should we move on to Old Timey Word of the Week? Old Timey Word of the Week. Cup of the Creature.
Whoop.
Cup of the Creature. It's a cup of good liquor.
Okay.
So drink yourself a cup of the creature.
Cup of the Creature and Hair of the Dog.
Very, very animalistic.
Right.
Yes.
Damn,
So-
it's like I'll never have to say, "Just give me another drink again." Just say,
That's
"Cup
true.
of the Creature, please."
Yeah.
Come in, Hair of the Dog, please.
It's true. They'll know
I
what you're
wonder what
talking
they would
about.
serve you.
I don't know.
Mm.
Only
They
one way
speak
to find
American.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck are you saying, you weirdo?
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Let's find out what Scott's drinking. What's that you got?
I have me here a Santa Maria B410.
Is that how you say it? B410?
That's what it says on the label.
I was like B410, B412. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Could be. It
Yeah.
sounds like a vitamin, so.
Or a virus, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Santa Maria Brewing
being healthy
Company.
like I am, I jumped right
Yeah.
on it.
I thought you were playing Battleship, so.
You suck my
Could be,
battleship.
yeah. You suck my battleship.
Santa Maria Brewing Company's B410. It's a double IPA. It's 8.2%. 90 IBUs. Has a 3.73 and Untapped. They say the ideal double IPA flavor will not be overly bitter, but richly pined and resinous, like a walk through an ancient pine forest. Santa Maria B410 fits the bill with a perfectly balanced flavor profile and a powerful resonant hop presence. Savor the special beer with red meat and your favorite rich, spicy dishes.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
It's exactly what you were thinking, right?
Yes. My battleship was sunk years ago. So,
So how is
as soon as I
your-
got married, yeah.
How is your aircraft
it's,
carrier?
It's great stuff. Yeah, very good. Very like it's a good old fashioned IPA in my opinion.
And has Santa Maria Brewing started paying you yet?
Not yet.
Oh, I know Dan's on the slow payroll.
I was. I jumped ship though. So
Still waiting for those royalty checks from Santa Maria at this point.
yeah.
Let's move right along and do a little sports.
Whether it's the Baltimore Chop or the 1-2 punch, it's time for sports.
Well, The Rock has finally checked out of the SmackDown hotel and gone down to the XFL. and put down some cash. He bought the XFL along with his ex-wife, who's also his business partner.
Oh,
seems dicey.
So it's the XFL.
Oh, yes. $15 million they spent on the XFL. That had filed for bankruptcy, so went from Vinnie Mac to The Rock.
Vince is laughing all his way to the bank.
Is
Yes,
he though?
is.
I mean, think about it. Like,
He must have spent more than 15.
I don't
Vince
know,
did.
man. But either way, like, Vince totally spent more.
Yeah,
but The
Vince
Rock,
big time, but
you think about it, like $15 million, you couldn't buy players in the NFL for that, and he bought a whole fucking league. You know
That's
what I mean?
true.
Like, that's pretty gangster. I like
but it's
it.
the XFL. I mean,
All right,
That's
I'm going to
true.
ask, what's the XFL?
Ah, there it is.
Sorry, guys.
where
It's,
ex-wives fight each other for their.
If only.
It might be at this point.
It's a football league that was started by Vince McMahon, owner of World Wrestling Entertainment, back
Okay.
in very early 2000s. It was a complete shit show, lasted less than a whole season. Then they brought it back last year, and they actually did a really good job with it. It was a
was
really good
pretty good,
alternative. Yeah. They had some really cool rules. I like their kickoff rules and that kind of thing. And then I guess they filed for bankruptcy at the end of the year, and now The Rock has purchased it. So in short, it's a football league.
I guess because of the corona, because they couldn't have their playoffs or anything because of the corona.
Is it like the Harlem Globetrotters type thing? Is it like a joke?
I'd say
Sounds
no,
like a joke.
No, I'd say it's
No.
closer to like minor league,
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
But-
but
not affiliated with the NFL.
like
Gotcha.
historically, like the NFL wasn't really the NFL. It was like what the AFL and like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
AFC.
NFA or whatever the fuck it was. So and then they combined to become the NFL. So I mean, so a long time ago there was the AFL. So I mean, it happens. Sometimes these leagues like spring out of nowhere, and you're like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And then something ABA and NBA. Sometimes that happens. So, but the XFL is just something that I think the NFL is just so deeply rooted into the society and everything like that it's hard for another sports league to come about and even do
Sure.
anything.
Stiff competition.
Yeah,
True that.
fortunately, he had it in the spring, so he wasn't trying to compete with the NFL because he was smart enough to know he couldn't do that.
Yeah, it was kind of a way
it
of
was-
getting some
it
football
was-
in the summer.
And like Greg said, years ago when they started it the first time, it was really a shit. I mean, they had like trying to get, I guess, people to watch. They had like
Well, and the whole thing was
girls
like
jumping
it was
around
clearly
bikinis and
Yeah, it was
stuff, and
clearly
it was
a
kinda
wrestling
trashy.
thing.
They did
Yeah.
a 30 for 30 about it. It's really good.
Did they?
Oh yeah,
It's really
I haven't
good.
seen
And
that.
you know what's funny though is the NFL actually ripped off a lot of some of the things that they did where like they had like like the camera techniques and stuff like that. They stole that from the XFL, but like as
Oh,
far as
I'm sure.
football, they didn't steal anything because the XFL sucked.
Well, I will say, like, say what you want about wrestling, you got to give credit to them for a lot of innovations in TV production, like different camera things. And
Oh,
like
yeah.
fly cams that come in. Like a
Yeah.
lot of that started with wrestling because there's not as much money on the line as, especially back in the day, as there was with football. So you could do things, and Vince was always an innovator with that kind of stuff. And
True.
their
Right.
production. Say what you will about their wrestling, but their production value is second to none. So.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what The Rock does with it because
Yeah.
Vince, it was like he was always had to be in the forefront. Like, welcome to the XFL. But like, The Rock is like, I don't know.
He's got
I
a
don't know.
bloke.
Even if The Rock is in the forefront, he won't be stupid, I don't think. Everyone likes The Rock as
Maybe
as
it's
opposed
his-
to Vince. So
Yeah.
Well, The Rock was he did play for the British Columbia Lions. Do you know that?
Oh yeah.
He played I think he only played for like 2 weeks and then they let him go.
I'm impressed you knew that.
Well,
Yeah, I know, right?
even more
Well,
fun
here's why.
facts. Yes. My dad played for the BC Lions for 4
Wait,
years.
what?
Yes.
What?
Actually, and speaking of the XFL, because I guess this was before my time, but there was the World Football League.
Oh, hell, wow.
There we go.
Right.
California Sun that played in Anaheim.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That my dad was on that team.
Really?
Yes.
I have a feeling Scott remembers this.
I can't.
Yeah, so he played for the California Sun for I as long as
Wow.
it was here. I think it was only here for about 3 years, and then he got
Hey, it's better than the XFL.
drafted by the Chargers and offered more money from
Oh,
the
big
BC
time.
Lions. So he went to British Columbia and played for the Lions for about 4 years maybe. My older
Oh,
brother
wow.
was born in Canada because of all this.
Wow.
That's pretty good, eh?
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
saw The Rock make a post one time about his dream and how it basically the point of his post was just to get inspiration for never giving up hope because he goes, I moved to British Columbia. I thought I was going to become a professional football player. and they let me go after 2 weeks because that was his dream. And so me, because my dad is just everything to me, he's the best guy in the world. All I could think about was that my dad played for the BC Lions and stuck around. And I'm like, they let The Rock go? Like, The Rock is like the fucking man. Like, he's like the man. But
What a
my
bunch
dad's
of jabronis they
my
are.
dad's better than him.
No kidding.
That's the
Of
moral of the
course.
story is my dad's better than him.
Moral of the story: your dad would kick The Rock's ass.
What position did your dad play?
He was defense. God, fuck me. Hold on.
That's okay. Just curious.
Defensive tackle is what he was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man.
He was
don't fuck with that guy.
he was about 6'4", 250.
Oh,
He's
wow.
Boy, yeah.
Fucking huge.
He should have been a wrestler too.
Yeah, he's really
kidding.
close to my size.
Yeah,
Wow.
you definitely didn't fuck with him when
I almost spit my
you
beer
make
out.
any
Jesus
mistakes.
Christ.
I'm 5'4", 280, so.
And look, we're all like explaining like sports leagues to you. You know about
I know,
sports
you know.
leagues.
I
What
know.
the fuck? You fucking taught us something over here.
Well, I didn't
Who's
know. I
fucking
didn't.
with us.
You know?
Got you good, you fuckers.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of the XFL, and the only reason I know about any of the other stuff is because my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry,
Makes
you're not
sense.
alone on the XFL thing. A lot of people aren't aware.
Well, and I feel like for some of the listeners that might not know what the XFL is,
Yeah.
which if I wasn't participating in this podcast right now, I would be Googling XFL. So maybe
So put your phones down. Allie's hooking you up.
maybe some of the listeners don't know either.
Yeah,
That's
and
true.
if you knew what the XFL was, Google XXSFL. And then see what happens. I don't know what happened. Just check it out. Go on your phone right now. Do it.
Only
XXSFL.
lusty football players.
Is that what that
Yeah,
is?
I don't know.
Crotchless.
And if you don't know, now you know. Oh dear, we'll move on then. The
Okay.
Cardinals are the latest MLB team to be full of COVID.
No
Whoa.
kidding.
Yes.
Wait, you said
Arizona's a fucking hot
Full
spot.
of it, yeah.
Cardinals. No, baseball. St. Louis.
Oh, St. Louis. Oh, man.
I mean, Arizona
That's
is
what
a hot
rundowns are
spot.
for.
You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not
full?
wrong.
Arizona would be the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Football.
yeah, I was thinking
It's
football.
football.
I have football on the noodle.
Yes.
Listen,
So
listen to Allie.
So the baseball Cardinals are the latest
Are you impressed?
patient
Very
zero,
much.
and they have played I think 0 games in August so far.
Jeez.
So
I
there-
think they, yeah.
there's no way they're going to have a World Series that means anything. I've said it from the beginning. The baseball plan has been the worst plan. You cannot travel
so
right
stupid.
now. You need a fucking bubble like the NBA.
Yeah.
The NBA, they test all their players like every few days. 0 cases.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You know
nobody
what-
leaves.
You know what the NBA
Yeah.
fucked up on though is they only invited like so many teams to go to the bubble, and I think they only invited like 9 Eastern Conference teams, which is funny because like the team that isn't playing is the Charlotte Hornets, and they're somehow moving up to the 9th spot. So it's kind of like, what are you gonna do? Like, and then in the
Oh,
NBA,
boy.
the 8th and the 9th place are gonna play each other to try to get in the final spot. So what? The Hornets are gonna have to fucking pack their bags and show up in the bubble for not doing anything. Like, what the fuck are they doing over there, dude? Like,
You would
'cause-
think since they had 22 teams, right?
yeah.
You think they just take 11 from each side.
Exactly, but they took too many from the Western Conference. They only took 9 on the Eastern Conference, and the Wizards are losing so bad that they're falling behind a team that isn't even playing right now. So it's like,
That's pretty
too
rad.
good.
So they just get to pass go, collect $200.
I don't know,
Basically.
or maybe they'll just get the big flippo and say, "Hey, like, sorry, you don't get to play in
Yeah.
the playoffs, even though you qualify technically." So
Good news is the
Oh,
first
so
round of the
do not
playoffs
pass
is always
go.
a joke anyway.
probably, yeah, do
Yeah.
not pass go. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's
Jeez.
true. That's stupid. Like I said, you want a solution that works. Go to cleaninguptheglass.com.
There you
And
go.
I figured out the play-in wild
Yes,
card situation.
exactly.
I got it all figured out. NBA, just
You got
holler
this
at
figured
me.
out for quite
It's a
some
perfect
time.
plan, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
COVID, no
Um,
COVID, that's a perfect plan.
That's right.
Exactly. Melo, speaking of the NBA, moves on to 15th on the all-time scoring list.
Really?
After
Yeah.
what, like 50 years in the league?
Well, I'll say after how many shots?
Yeah,
no
that's
kidding.
true.
I'd
Oh,
love to
man.
see like how quickly it took him versus everyone else on that list.
That's true. I wonder where he is, like on the missed shot. Like, you know what I mean? Because I know
It's got to be up there.
R.I.P. Kobe holds the record because he passed Havlicek, who's also a very good player. So it's nothing against him, but just I really wonder where Carmelo Anthony is on the list there. So
Be interesting to find out. Draymond Green fined $50,000 for saying that Devin Booker needs to get out of Phoenix. Apparently, the NBA is afraid of truth.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if the NBA fined him because is that an invitation to Golden State? We know how you fuckers work.
Well, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's why they fined him, because they said it's tampering.
Ah, man. Well, but it's the truth at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you're going to invite him on TNT to talk and he's not going to say the fucking truth?
Yeah. Devin Booker needs to get the fuck out of Phoenix.
Exactly. And that's what I was telling a Phoenix Sun fan one time I was talking to, and they're all happy about signing Devin Booker.
You
but
found
it's kind of
one?
like,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like, dude, you guys are going to end up trading him because it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's so stupid. These guys signed for the money.
Exactly.
Like Kevin Love, he signed in Cleveland, and now he's all dragging his feet and shit, and he doesn't want to play for Cleveland anymore. It's like, you dummy, you signed the contract. You know what I mean?
Right.
I bet that jackass you were talking to probably also wants Kevin Johnson in the Hall of Fame.
Who?
Yeah,
He might.
Never heard of him.
Sounds like a jackass.
I've heard of Magic Johnson.
He might
Never
do a
heard of
really
Kevin.
bad Triple H impression too. I'm not sure.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
All right, and let's find out what Allie's drinking over there.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
What you got in the bullpen?
Ooh, I like my music. I am drinking in honor of our girl that we can't stop talking about, Wendy. Sent this to me on the gram in honor of her birthday. Party in My Head by Divine Barrel Brewing. It's a sour fruited Berliner, 6% ABV. And on Untapped, it is described as, we threw massive amounts of bright tangerine into a Berliner along with loads of marshmallow, vanilla, and lactose. This creamsicle treat fondly reminds us of good times we had chasing down, hey, the ice cream truck. That's fun. Whoa.
How timely.
Wow, that's really cool. Okay, sorry, I got so distracted. Good times we had chasing down the ice cream truck after a long day of play. Slightly tangy tangerine gives way to a creamy mallow bomb that'll definitely have you partying in your head. And it is very tasty. I will say the one thing that sucks about Untapped is that they give you very little room for your own review. Like, they kind of nailed it. The only thing I would say is that, and I'm like almost out of my beer now. I'm about ready to go to my bullpen, but it's creamsicle definitely, and but the marshmallow tastes kind of like a little toasty. It's kind of like toasty marshmallow. Oh, you've had it too, Greg. How do you?
I did. Wendy sent me one as well. I had it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. It was really good. It might have been my first Berliner with lactose in it. And if not my first, very close to my first. The lactose really adds a certain level of sweetness that kind of balances out the tartness from the Berliner side of things. It definitely reminded me of a creamsicle. And if you're into that sort of, orangey vanilla jam, it's right up your alley. Oop, no pun intended.
Ew.
And it was, I really enjoyed it. It was really good. I will say though, it was a really strong flavor, and having more than like one or two would have been a little rough.
See, and this one to me is actually on the lighter side because I have had the Evil Twin Woody's Orange Cream. And that one legit, I mean, if you closed your eyes, you'd think you're drinking a creamsicle or a melted creamsicle. I love that all of you guys have your eyes closed right now. Thank you.
Yep.
I do, yeah.
I always do.
I thought this one was a little bit lighter in the flavor, which I love. It's great for like a summer day. It has like a very cool, like smooth mouthfeel to it. It's awesome. I think it's great. Like I said, I just think the marshmallows are a little toasty. And
Yeah.
shout out to Wendy, Brew Pug. Thank you, honey. This beer is amazing. And
Really good.
yeah. So
I very much enjoyed it as well. So thank you, Wendy.
Oh, man.
yeah.
Thank you, Wendy.
And even just now, I just pulled it up to have a drink, and it's just very strong scent for the creamsicle. It smells so good. Big fan.
It's a very, very creamsicle smelling beer. That's for sure.
So would you say that you party all the time with that beer?
I mean, with or without the beer, I'm partying all the time.
There you go. Party
it's not-
all the time.
Hot.
It's not that beer. It's another one.
Right.
All right.
There's always a beer in my hand.
Exactly. So, all right. From that to the classiest part of the show.
Ooh, my favorite.
This one's a classy dame with a great palate. It's Beer Babe of the Week.
It is indeed. Her name is Angela. You can find her on the gram at ABC's 620, ABCS 620, right on that gram. And this one that I'm showing the gents, she's drinking for Thirsty Thursday. She's got a hazy IPA, and it looks delicious. So make sure you guys do yourselves a favor. Give her a follow on that gram at ABCS620. You know, the gram where they don't allow Allie and I to send gifts to each other all of a sudden.
A bummer.
Apparently we've used this system. Yeah. So
She's a hottie.
Yeah.
And I'm like beating a dead horse with the Wendy thing, but her and Wendy are buddies too. Okay, that's
I did not know that.
About Wendy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're buddies. But she's.
Well, now I like her even more.
I know.
We should just call this episode like the Wendy episode or something.
There you
I think
go.
I already dedicated the episode to her.
It is
No,
officially
I didn't
dedicated
have
to Wendy.
permission. Yeah.
Wendy's a popular girl.
She is. She gets around. Wait, nope, that doesn't sound right.
Does she
Nope.
have mine and Dan's address to send beers to us?
You gotta have a birthday.
That's right. You gotta.
I don't have
think
birthdays.
everybody.
Yeah, I was never born, so.
Yeah.
I did get
I
a
was
beer meal
spawned.
from her today. Just
I
saying.
think I hit the limit on birthdays. So
That's true. You maxed.
everybody's waiting for me to just like end it. So
Exactly.
God damn.
Well, I got real dark.
Yeah.
All right.
you're on the will.
Oh God. I am.
No, Allie.
Oh, don't do it,
Thank
Allie.
you.
You'll end up owing money.
Oh shit. Decline.
Yeah. Do not accept. All right.
Fuck that. Nope. Never heard of him before in my life. I don't know any nice spokesperson.
Let's lighten things up a little bit with 12 quotes that are celebrating beer. Last week, it was International Beer Day, and whatever this website is, decided to put out 12 quotes in celebration of International Beer Day. Wine is but single broth. Ale is meat, drink, and cloth. It's a 16th century English proverb. Arnold Schwarzenegger says milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. I agree.
I like it.
Yeah,
I'm with that. That's a good one.
I'd vote him for governor.
You should have
Oh,
said
God.
it like Arnold, though.
Yeah.
Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. Get to the chopper. Cohagen, the people need their air.
It's not a tumor.
I think that was a better Arnold impression than Arnold could do.
I think
that's
so.
pretty
That was
good.
fucking good. That was good.
But then again, there's never a bad day for a beer and a vice versa. That's President Barack Obama during a visit to Germany. You can't be a country unless you have a beer and an airline. It helps if you have some kind of football team or some nuclear weapons, but at the very least, you need a beer. Frank Zappa. Ah, beer, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Homer
Simpson.
fucking Simpson.
Word.
Beer, it's the best damn drink in the world.
True.
Jack Nicholson.
Preach.
There is nothing in the world like the first taste of beer. John Steinbeck. Julius Caesar once said, beer, a high and mighty liquor.
No kidding.
Plato says he was a wise man who invented beer, though I think it was a woman who invented beer, actually. Or I know it was always the females that brewed it back in the olden days.
Probably Plato's girlfriend or whatever, and he took the credit.
Probably.
Likely story.
Yeah,
Typical male.
sounds about right. Beer's intellectual. What a shame so many idiots drink it. Ray Bradbury.
Dang.
Beer, if drunk in moderation, softens the temper, cheers the spirit, and promotes health. Thomas Jefferson.
That's right.
And finally, there is to me something profoundly affects in large masses of men. I'm going to start that over again. There is to me something profoundly affects in large masses of men following the lead of those who do not believe in men and beer. Walt Whitman. That doesn't even make sense.
That one hurts my brain.
I think he was drunk when he said that.
Yeah, I feel dyslexic just for reading it.
Yeah, he was an intellectual, but yeah, he may have been drunk.
I think
I don't
so.
want to. I don't want to have to think that hard.
Yeah, I've already closed that. I'm not going back to that.
I think our drunk listeners understood that.
I hope so. Somebody must have.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
don't
let's
know.
find
I'm
out.
not sober. It didn't make sense to me.
Let's find out what Dan's drinking over there.
All right, so I'm drinking Alesmith Nut Brown Ale.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's 5% ABV, 12 IBUs, and on Untapped, it's got a 3.73. From the brewery, Alesmith's interpretation of this classic English-style ale is smooth, dark, and rich. A variety of specialty malts produce a brilliant dark brown color and a wonderful malt complexity. A light dose of East Kent Goldings and Styrian Goldings hops from England balance the malt sweetness without adding bitterness to the flavor profile. Reintroduced at Alesmith in 2002, Nautical Nut Brown Ale has quickly become one of our most popular beers. And I have to say, as far as how it tastes, it's a bit nutty.
I was waiting for that.
You knew it was coming, man.
Dan's been sitting on that the entire show.
Dude, I know,
he couldn't
really
wait.
have.
You can tell he couldn't wait.
Yeah.
You didn't have to choke it down, did you?
I didn't have to.
Oh, not the nutty one.
Oh, man.
I think I've had this before.
Yeah, but this is good stuff. Alesmith is just a brew that, I was thinking like it always wins or it comes to the finals in our tournaments all the time, dude.
It's true.
Alesmith, and it's like I saw it there. I was like, I feel like a brown right now. So why not get a little nutty?
Yeah,
And,
that nut brown is delicious. I'd love to do a brown tournament next
Oh,
spring.
man.
There we go. Let's do it.
I
Yeah.
wonder if we could find enough widely produced browns to do a brown tournament, because I love a good brown ale.
I
Yeah.
think we could find about how many do it in the tournament usually? About 8, 12?
6? I think it's 6, right?
Okay, yeah.
Or is it 8?
We could find 6.
6 or 8. But I know like Alesmith, Mammoth makes a great double nut brown. I think Rogue has a brown ale. I think we can make it happen.
Yeah.
Cigar City has one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's just got a really good flavor profile with Alesmith. Alesmith's just always a very bold, nice, flavorful taste, and that comes true on the brown here. So I'm really digging it.
I dig the shit out of that one. That's a great
Oh, yeah.
choice. Very, very solid choice. All right, nice. Let's finish things up with just a little bit of booze news before we get on out of here.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
Well, a Canadian brewery has had to apologize for the name of one of their beers. Hell's Basement Brewery in Alberta said it released Huru Huru Pale Ale 2 years ago, thinking that it meant feather. But according to a Maori TV personality, oh god, so many names, Te Hamoa Nikora,
Nailed it.
pointed out the common interpretation of the word in a Facebook video. The brewery's founder said the product would now be rebranded. We acknowledge that we did not consider the commonplace use of the term huru huru as a reference to pubic hair.
So what's wrong with that?
Secret ingredient is
Double dry hopped with pubic hair.
yum. Mm.
And that the consultation with the Maori representative would have been a better reference than online dictionaries. I think you are correct.
I don't understand. If they want to talk about having pubic hair in their beer, let them fucking do it.
That's true.
It's on them.
Yeah.
What did they think it fucking meant?
Well,
thought it
who
meant
uses that
feather.
word anyways?
Feather.
Maybe they were speaking in reference to the type of maintenance that they had on their pubic bush at that time. Feathered look.
Little manscaping, a little shaping down there.
Little
Feathered
80s,
pubic
a little
hair.
80s feathered action.
In that case, my beer would be called Bonsai. No, I'm just kidding.
Mine would be called Chia Pet. Oh. TMI. Too much. Oscar Blues.
I'm blushing for you.
I swear it's
I
not
see
that
that.
bad. Yeah. Oscar Blues has teamed up with French's to create a mustard beer.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing this one.
Yeah, it has been blowing up the gram. It
Yeah.
sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so I've had have you seen the pickle beers going around?
I have. I also
Okay.
don't want
Heard of
those.
them. Yeah.
Sounds kind of like, a little
Choke it down.
Oh boy. No need. This one's very enjoyable.
Okay.
Good to hear. Sorry.
The pickle beer. So Texas Brew Dude sent it to me, and it's good. I don't.
You
What?
tried it?
I did. Well, I didn't try the mustard one,
The pickle,
pickle
one.
but the
though?
mustard one reminds me of the pickle one, and I've had the pickle one,
Well,
and
Would you drink a 6-pack of the pickle one?
I would. I mean, not in one night, not back to back. because he sent me 2, and I've had one already. I haven't had the second one yet, but I was shocked. And I love pickles. I'm not one of those that drinks the pickle juice. Some people do that. I don't get after that. But I mean, it is shockingly really, really good. But it tastes like pickle juice. But like it's one of those where you drink it and you're like, what the fuck? Unbelievable. Like they pulled it off. And I love mustard. I love mustard. So
I like mustard on my hot dogs and stuff.
I want to try the French's one. I want that.
Look, if you put it under my nose, would I try it? Yes, but I am not going to seek this out.
I wouldn't buy it, but
maybe if they like made a stout called and they made it taste like a burger, you could get like the pickle and the mustard.
There you go.
Put it all together.
Like a little cuvee action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Cuvee that shit together for a burger flavor.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not fucking drinking a burger. That's disgusting. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan.
Diet.
You're going to drink a pickle and a mustard? You're not going to try a burger?
That burger is that's a bridge too far, Dan.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Let's not get crazy.
You got to draw the line somewhere.
Right.
What are you gonna? You want a bratwurst beer next?
Let's go for it. Let's do it.
Yeah, add me a bratwurst. D Wade has collabed with Budweiser on Budweiser Zero, a 0 sugar, 50 calorie, 0 ABV beer.
Well, I mean, how else is he going to squeeze into his wife's jeans?
That is true.
I mean,
what happened?
Like it is.
Yeah, what happened? Someone said like Budweiser can't get any worse, and D Wade's like, hold on a second.
Hold my beer.
Yeah, hold
He's
my
like,
beer.
Hold on. Have you seen how I dress? Let me fuck up your beer.
Is this real? Is this real?
This is real. This is news. We don't fuck around in the news.
Yeah, this is
no. I'm just like
stuff.
Who does that? So it's a 50 calorie, 0 sugar, 0 ABV beer.
Right. Yes.
How is that even in the category?
How is that beer?
That sounds like a Perrier flavored water.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, I'm not saying I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah.
I'm just reporting the news here. Yeah.
Polite pass. No thanks.
Yeah.
Hard pass.
No
Coca-Cola is going to launch Topo Chico hard seltzer in 2021 because boy are we low on hard seltzers in the market.
Thank God for Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm. Some good news. U.S. breweries shipped 16.6 million barrels of beer in June, which is up 4.4% from 2019's June.
Then just to my address.
Right. Yeah, over there in West Hollywood.
That's right.
Yes. And then finally we'll end it with this. Yes. Crowns and Hops Brewing launches 8 Trill Pills. It's an initiative to support Black-owned craft breweries. The almost unfathomable sum of money could be added to the U.S. economy in the next 30 years. Excuse me, $8 trillion is the amount of money that I missed as I started to read that. The next 30 years, if not for racial disparities baked into social economic structures, according to the business case for racial equality. The number left an incredible mark on the minds of Benny Ashburn and Tio Hunter, co-founders of Inglewood, California-based Crowns and Hops Brewing. One of only about 60 Black-owned breweries in the U.S. out of 8,341. Wow. We found it to be such an incredible stat, looking at our own industry and seeing how there was a lack of diversity. It just seemed like a really good opportunity for us to build the strategy around. So they are using this initiative to raise money for other Black-owned breweries to help support and get them started. So just a very good initiative coming out of our local area here.
Super
cool.
good.
That's rad.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I dig it. I'm all for it. So if you see 8 Trills Pills, that helps go towards the fund to support more breweries.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. I think that's everything. That's all we got. That's the show for you. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for joining. I'm going to hit some music. Allie, thanks for hanging with us.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's always a good time.
It is a good time. You can find us on the webs at The Unfiltered Gentleman or at The Unfiltered Gentleman on the socials, at Unfiltered Gents on Twitter. You find Allie on the gram with no gifts at Allie and Callie. ALLY.IN.CALLY. Hey, I'm no gifts either. I feel your pain. You can leave.
Is Allie on Twitter?
Not really, sort of.
Okay.
It's not really worth finding, am I right?
It's undisclosed.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I am.
You can leave us a drunk voicemail at 805-538-BEER. It's 2337. And I think that's everything. GetUnfilteredGentleman@gmail.com if you got a note to drop us. So I hope everyone is staying very well hydrated out there. And on that note, good night, everybody.